Hey guys, what's up? Before we begin the video, I just want to do a quick disclaimer that this video does have some foul language, so just letting you guys know. Alright, so to begin this video off, guys, which actually just happened a couple minutes ago. This did happen between me and my dad, like usual. So basically, it started off as my brother screaming my name, and I was in my room, and I was on my phone editing a video, and usually when I'm in my phone editing a video with my door closed, it might be like where I could hear him, but I don't really pay attention to it, so I was on my phone, and I did not, even notice that he was even screaming my name for dinner. So then, then my dad comes upstairs, and he comes in my room and tells me that my brother, the could have been screaming for me, and he screams out saying that he heard you, and he's saying, that dinner's ready, and he slams the door shut and says, it's effing ridiculous. I'm like how rude and something like that. So then he, stumbles downstairs. So then I get up about a minute later. I was finishing at my video. I wasn't done yet, but I was finishing doing what I was doing, and which was literally took a minute. So then I got up, I opened my door, and my foot was asleep. And I saw the light in my brother's room was flashing because his door was open. So I walked over there to see, what was happening over there. And right next to my brother's room is the bathroom. So I went in my brother's room to see what happened. What was, flashing, because I thought it was, lightning. And I see his game that was going, flashing off and on. So then I walked, back. I had to go to the bathroom. So then I walked to go to the bathroom. And after that, I started going downstairs. And I hear my dad screaming at my brother, telling him to tell me that don't even come downstairs and to stay upstairs because he was really pissed. And then I walked already 3 quarters downstairs, and he started screaming at both of us and told us that how disrespectful we were because I took forever to come downstairs, which he said 4 minutes, which it was 2 minutes. And then my brother was playing a game, waiting for family to eat. So then he got really pissed off for that, and even though the whole family wasn't even down there yet, and my brother was just playing a game for a couple minutes, and he said that was 10 minutes because he over exaggerates everything. And he's like, your mother made dinner, you guys have no respect, you guys are so disrespectful. And he screamed at us and screamed. And my mom and my sister were sitting at the dinner table, and he's like, go upstairs and to come back down to eat dinner after they're done eating dinner. So now me and my brother go upstairs, and then I go in the shower. I said what did you do or something like that? And he was like, I didn't do anything. You did something. And I was like, well, I didn't do anything. I'm like, it's not. I can't control that. I couldn't hear you. It's not my fault. So then I walk over to my room. I walk over to the bathroom to take a shower. And my uncle, of course, gets out of his room and goes right in the bathroom right in front of me. And I'm like, I took a piss. I'm like, dude, really? Seriously. It's just annoying when but I'm gonna do something, that someone else has to do something else, and it's just you take a piss, you can't go upstairs or downstairs. Seriously, that's the only bathroom I like, taking a shower in. A shower and a piss are two totally different things. Then he goes in there, and then I step out, and then I go by my stairs to see what they're saying about me, who I am, and how rude me and my brother are, and just stuff like that to my mom and my sister. And thinking about it, guys, literally that's how he treated me, and I don't expect my mom to say anything, but she has the power to say something and argue with us because we did nothing wrong. So I'm gonna tell you this right here, guys, is that my sister, who's daddy's little girl, she always goes on her phone at dinner table. My mom and dad don't say a word to her. She always, or at least not just once, but at least 100 times or over, came downstairs 20 to 40 minutes after they called her for dinner. Literally 20 to 40 minutes after they called her for dinner. And as I'm saying this, my sister's 14 and a half, something like that. And I don't think not once she ever got in trouble from my dad. Maybe just twice in her whole life from my mom. While me, on the other hand, I get blamed for everything. I get punished for everything. I probably got sent to my room and punished probably about 100 times or more. At least 100 times. And not just that, but my mom and my dad will always take my sister's side between me and my brother, and then take my brother's side between me, because I'm the middle child. I know a lot of people say being the middle child, it's different, and and a lot of people who aren't the middle child say that, oh my god, it's just the middle child, who cares, you treat the same. You really don't. At least not my scenario. If you're a middle child, you could understand it more. It doesn't always happen, but I'm telling you right now, it's I get treated like shit, or from the least from my parents. Maybe not like shit. Well, you tell me how you would feel after I'm done telling you this story. So then after my shower, I just started to go downstairs to, just get my clothes. My clothes been in the laundry for like hours, and I forgot about it. Actually, since this morning, which probably been like 8 hours, something like that, and I just completely forgot about it. And usually when your clothes sit there for a while, they do start to like, smell. And so yeah, I go downstairs to get my clothes, and it's been like 20-25 minutes later, and my dad, my sister, my mom start eating. My dad starts screaming, saying, "What are you doing downstairs?" Well, he says, "What are you doing?" I say, "I'm just going downstairs to get my clothes from the basement." He's like, "Go back upstairs." And he screams at me. So I go back upstairs. And not just that, guys, but you would think my mom, my sister would be like a little mad at my dad. I listened for a couple like seconds, or probably for like 10 seconds, and they're having like a full-blown conversation. They're smiling. Not like my wife, they're smiling, they're happy. They're like talking like nothing happened, and like there's nothing wrong with that, if you could say. But I know me personally, if like someone did that to if like my dad did to my sister, or even my brother, whatever, I know, and like I was down there, I would feel so uncomfortable. And not just that, but like I would be like just kind of like upset and mad, and like I wouldn't give him the satisfactory of talking to my dad and act like nothing happened. Like seriously. And that's what my mom did too. Like she was just talking to him like nothing was wrong. I'm like, are you serious? Because I know a lot of you might not understand this, but if even like another person is like mad at them, it would make them like feel so much worse, and like feel like they made a mistake, which he did, and like make him realize it twice as much. It was like literally that could do so much more than just like them acting like nothing's wrong, and like it just makes them feel like nothing's wrong. And honestly, like I'm still actually really hurt. But guys, we are not to the good part yet, unfortunately. So then it's been like 45 minutes after my shower. I go downstairs and I see my brother eating. My dad and my sister are watching TV together, and my mom's still sitting there on the dinner table, on her phone. So then I go over to my brother and I say, what are you doing? My dad said that we can't eat like whatever my mom makes us, and I know that he always takes that stuff back, whatever he says, something like that, like anything, just he always takes what he says back, because he realized that he was being a what, and he feels bad for it. And then I was like, you're not supposed to eat that. And he's like, oh, he told me that I could. He's like, he's gonna come and look for you. I'm like, what? And then he was like, he paused the TV and he's like, you can eat it, you can eat the meatloaf, you can eat it, just next time I tell you to come down here, just come down here again, like acting like everything's okay. And my brother's eating it. My brother's, he does not care. He's all happy. He's like, he's fine. And it's just like, my dad did that to me, and like, it just made me like, just honestly, just really not like him and hate him. And like, I'm like, I'm not, because honestly, what it is, that if I eat the meatloaf, it's like a game. It's like, he wins, he feels better, and I'm not gonna give him that satisfaction to make him feel, all better, like nothing's wrong, 'cause something is wrong. My brother did nothing wrong. Especially, I don't know my brother, but I did nothing wrong. My brother doesn't usually do anything wrong. And, like, for him to treat me like that, and, like, just, I got a problem with that. And, like, I'm not going to let, that happen. So I make myself something else to eat, and my mom and my brother, well, at first my brother's like, what are you doing? What are you eating? And I'm like, I'm just eating, I ate, like, a sandwich, whatever. I'm like, I don't want the meatloaf. And I was like, what are you doing? You're not eating a meatloaf? And my dad's like, he hears that, so he, over his loud-ass TV, and then he paused the TV, and he's like, what? Wait, what? Brother's not eating a meatloaf? And then he starts saying, why isn't he eating meatloaf? Why isn't he eating meatloaf? Why isn't he eating meatloaf? So I'm just like, thanks, Mom. Like, seriously, that's really nice. Thanks. And if I do say something to my mom, like, the next day or something like that, like, why didn't you say anything to him? Like, why didn't you have my back? She was somehow give me an explanation of how he's right and I'm wrong, and I don't understand how. And with this situation, there's no way in hell he's right, but like she would somehow just agree with him. And like, I'm not sure if she's scared of him or something like that. It doesn't feel like, I don't think she's scared of him. I don't think she wants to like, deal with him, like arguing with her. But like, especially when something like that is so scared that happens, I'm not even done yet either. Like, I don't care, like, if you're not even that she's scared, but like, if you don't want to deal with it, like an argument with your husband, I mean, I don't care. Like, you still have to say something. I mean, like, she has power, like, as much as he does, maybe even like a little more. And like, for me and my brother, like, who were treated unfairly, and we can't do anything about it, and she could. That's why I'm saying that. I gotta take care of myself and stuff like that. But it's just like, we did nothing wrong, and there was no need for all that. And my mom should have said something. Not that she has to. I just wanted to clear that up. And then he was like, oh, what I say? What I say to my brother and my sister? And they were like, that he wouldn't, eat the meatloaf. It's like, Brian, I know you too well. I know you better than you know yourself. And I'm just sitting there like, okay. And he's like, Brennan, why don't you want the meatloaf? And I just don't say anything. Like, Brennan, why don't you want the meatloaf? And I said, because I'm strong. My brother's sitting there eating the meatloaf, and he's like, oh, it's actually really good. I'm like, are you serious? Like, like, I swear to God, like, I just wish at times like this there's another like brother or sister like me, because I know they have my back, and I know, like, there'll be so much different. My brother and my sister are honestly the biggest, I guess you could say, wusses with coming to this, because something so unfair could happen to them, and like they wouldn't even care. They wouldn't fight it. They would be like, it's easier if I just go along with it, and and people are like, like everything's fine, and like they're not acting. They're being serious, like everything's fine. And, like, you just got treated so unfairly, and you got mistreated, and like you're just gonna like seriously act like nothing happened, and then not even that, but like agree towards with my dad, then like with me. I'm like, are you serious? Like, wow. So like I was saying, I said, because I'm strong, and then my dad, I kid you not, he calls me stupid and a coward. I kid you not, those were his exact words. So then I stare at my mom like, oh my, like, seriously, did you not just hear what he said to me? And she just like literally just looks at me like everything's fine, like not even looking me in the eyes. She's like, her face like everything's fine, and she gets back to doing what she was doing. And then like she's like, excuse me, because I was apparently in a way. So I don't understand, and then I don't understand like that at all. So you could probably be guessing how I feel right now, because I feel kind of like shit, and I feel kind of like everyone's against me and no one's even on my side, and it's really just a bad feeling. Love you middle childs, or just kids who get treated unfairly, would probably exactly know how I feel and understand exactly what I'm going through at this point. And then my dad plays the TV, and I finish eating, and my dad, paused the TV, and he looks at my mom, and he apologizes to her. His exact words were like, "I'm sorry, that Brandon didn't eat the meatloaf. I feel so bad. That was my intentions." And my mom was like, "Why are you apologizing? It's okay, it's fine." I'm like, are you effing kidding me? No, but sorry, I forgot to mention this, but before that, while he was screaming at me and calling me those names, he was like, are you trying to make me feel bad that you didn't eat, your mother's meatloaf? You know how rude that is? Your mother made it for you, and you're not gonna eat it? I'm like, I'm just gonna eat it tomorrow. He's like, rude, that's so rude. I'm like, it's really not that rude. He's like, you're trying to get back at me, and your mother made you eat this dinner. Oh my, that's so messed up. You're so disrespectful. And he was saying stuff like that to me. And he was like, you won't come at me, and then come at me, now you just came with your mother, and now your mother's probably sad, and now your mother's upset. My mom just was sitting there like with a normal face, like it's not that big of a deal. It's just a dinner meal. Trying to make it something it totally wasn't. And then he was like, you know what? I don't want you eating a meatloaf today or tomorrow. Just leave it. And then that's when he apologized like 5 minutes after that. So, like, in my living room, or in my kitchen, it's like the kitchen, then there's living room, then there's stairs. So I went, like, by the TV because we're watching a movie, and my brother was actually waiting to leave with my mom because they're going, like, to get some stuff for, him going back to college. So I walked by the TV, and my dad paused the TV, and he's like, Brendan, you want to watch, we're watching a movie as a family, want to watch it with us? Like, what the hell? Like, what in the hell would I want to watch it with you? I was like, I don't like this. I was like, no. I literally said, no, I don't like this show. And then he just unpauses it and has like a mean look or whatever. So I walk upstairs. And my brother was like, well, technically I'm not watching. I'm just waiting to leave and stuff like that. But I just walk back upstairs. I go to my room. I sit down. And now I'm recording this video for you guys. So I don't know what's going to happen. Usually, probably, nothing's going to happen tonight. And then tomorrow, I thought he was going to apologize. But if he does, that still doesn't mean really anything to me. But, even tomorrow he apologizes. That doesn't mean anything to me. Like I was trying to say, it's like apology does not make everything better. It's like, it's done with, and it's just, just him doing that is really screwed up, and I can't, forget some stuff he does to me. I still love him because he's my father, but, saying sorry doesn't give him an excuse to, doesn't make everything okay. Or might say that, or we're just gonna, act, wake up tomorrow and then act like nothing happened and be all cool. But honestly, it's really not. And as much as I'm mad at him, I'm still a little upset at my mom and my sister for them not really, doing anything when he treated me like that, and they acted like nothing was wrong, and they honestly just didn't even care. And for that, I'm a little upset at them for that. But thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys leave a like and comment and subscribe. Peace out, guys. Leave your comments down in the comment section. I love to read them. I know it kind of sounds like Luna, but I mean, just I love reading people's stories and just how unfair life is to other people. It makes me laugh because a lot of stuff happened to me, which was really unfair, and I love sharing them with you guys. So, yep, peace out, guys. Bye. So, guys, I then find out after all this is over, like literally today, which is a couple days after this, 2 days after this happened, or 3 days after this happened, that my mom actually agreed with my dad of like everything that happened. Pretty effed up, right? Yeah, I know. You're telling me. Hey guys, what's up? So right now I'm outside, just because I don't want him to hear me make this video. But so literally I just got out of the gym and I walked home and he was right there. And so I go and fill up my water bottle. He goes to the bathroom, and then once he gets out, he says to me, where did you come from? And I said, I just came from the gym. And he said, did mommy go with you? And I was like, no, she's at work. Just like that. And then he asked me how I got home, and I said because I walked. And he said, what, did the coach take the car to work? And I said yes. And then he said, everyone else fine but me. You have a problem with me? No, do you have a problem with me? I swear, do you have a problem with me? And I said no. He's like, then why are you talking to everyone else in the family? Fine, you can give me this little dark attitude or whatever. And then I don't say anything, and then he's like, it's been a couple days. He's like, you don't give me a dark attitude? Fine. You know what? I'm giving you a chance to be a man. Like, I know why you're acting like this. And then in his exact words, he calls me callous, a wimp, and a punk. And then I go in my room and close the door. And then he comes in my room and opens the door, and he's like, you know what? You want to act like this? Don't ever talk to me again. What are you, 18, 19? Don't ever talk to me again. And he slams my door shut. He's like, you hear me? And I was like, yeah. He's like, he slams my door shut and goes upstairs to take a shower or whatever. So, yep, that's been going on. So, I don't know. See you guys next one. Pretty screwed up again, right? Yeah. Peace. So guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, because if you even catch me while making this video, who knows what will happen. Or even when I upload this, it's a huge risk, because if he sees it, like, stuff's gonna go down and it's not gonna be good probably. So yeah, it's a big risk for you guys. So show some love. Peace. Hopefully all this stops, because I don't want to keep adding on to this. So then, guys, my dad comes and opens the door, and he says that, I was acting like a puss, and he's like, you're 18 years old. If you can't take that, then he's like, we don't ever have to, talk to each other again. And he said that I disrespected my mother, and I didn't, apologize to her, and that me and my brother both disrespect to her, and then my brother, stopped carrying on and lived his life, and I still carried on. And he's like, you don't have a grudge with me, and go right ahead. He's like, I don't really care, I could live with that, I'm fine with that. But he's like, don't disrespect your mother. That's, don't disrespect my, my wife, which is your mother. I'm not going to tolerate that. You're 18, and, you can handle it or something like that. But, yeah, that seems to be it with this situation. See you guys for like the third time.
Punk ass Christine again. I still said to you, Brendan, we're watching a movie. Did you want to watch a movie with us? And again, I got your punk ass attitude again. And you went upstairs. Again, try the following day. Come home. Say to you, Brendan, what'd you do? Went to the gym. I tried to talk to you. Where's your mother? Still again, with the chip on your shoulder and the punk ass attitude. Now, you want to act like a punk, I'm going to call you a punk. You want to act like a man, I'll call you a man. You're 18 years old. You're not 12, you're not 13, you're not 14. You are an adult. You need to start acting like an adult. You act like a punk, I'm going to call you one. You act like an asshole, I'm going to call you one. You act like a dick, I'm going to call you one. You're not a kid anymore. You are an adult. If you don't know what an adult should be, then go look it up somewhere, read about it, go on your Google, and look how an adult is supposed to act compared to how a kid is supposed to act. The way that you've been acting, you acted like a kid. You pouted, you came downstairs. That's not what an adult does. If you got something to say, and you got something on your mind, then you act like an adult, and you go to an adult, and you talk to them like an adult. You want to walk around with your piss-ass attitude. You want to come at me, got no problem. You want to be pissed off at me, got no problem with that either. You want to not talk to me, I got no problem with that either. But I can tell you right now, when you live under my roof, you will not disrespect your mother, you will not disrespect my wife. If you do, you're going to hear from me. And I don't give a shit how much you hate my guts. I don't give a shit how much you sit there saying, he's calling me names, he pisses me off because he calls me names. I don't care. That is my wife. You disrespect her, you're going to answer to me. I don't care if it's you or good. Your mother goes out of her way to bend over backwards to cater to both you kids, which she shouldn't be doing, because in my eyes, you're both adults. You both are men. I got my 19-year-old son taking his mommy out to go buy stuff for his college. Your mother goes out of her way to get something going for you in Arizona, Georgia, or wherever you guys, Clemson, and you treat her like a piece of shit when she did it for you. I'm tired of you two treating your mother like she's some fucking kind of, whatever you want to call her. She goes out of her way to do things for you kids, and honestly, it's making me fucking sick to my stomach to see the way you and your brother treat her. You guys, forgetting one thing, don't put Faith in this category. Faith is still a kid. When you were a kid, I didn't say nothing. But you guys are now young men. You guys are an adult. You need to start treating your mother with respect. You don't want to treat me with respect? No problem. I'm a man. I don't need to treat you with respect. Even though I think you should, I don't give a shit. I can live with it. But I will never, ever have you or your brother disrespect my wife when you live in my house. If you do, you're going to hear it from me. And if you don't like it, and again, you don't want to hear it, I don't care. You're 18 years old. If you don't like my rules, and you don't like the way that I feel, then you can get the fuck out of my house. I'm not telling you to get out of my house. I'm saying if you don't like how I run my house and my rules, then you can, by choice, get out. You are 18 years old. You are, again, an adult. We pay for your insurance. We ask for a little money from you guys from insurance. We don't charge you for rent to live in our house. We don't charge you for food. We don't do nothing but cater to your kids. You guys have no idea about responsibility. You have no idea about respect. You have no idea what it takes to live on your own. So yeah, I called you a punk. Because you know why? That's what you acted like. So if you got a problem with me calling you names, stop acting like it. I've been called a billion names in my lifetime. You know what? I don't give a fuck. When I act like an ass, someone calls me an ass, got no problem with it. When I act like a dick, someone calls me a dick. If I act like a punk, someone calls me a punk. I got no problem with somebody calling me a name when I deserve it. You deserved it. If you don't feel you deserved it, then you got a lot to learn about respect when it comes to your mother and it comes to these people up to me in my own house. Because Brendan, you're 18 years old. You are an adult. The sad thing is, you don't know how to be an adult. Because to be an adult, when I asked you if you had a problem, all you had to do was talk to me man to man. Yeah, Dad, I got a problem. I didn't appreciate you calling me a punk the other day. And I told you why I called you a punk. And maybe after I told you why I called you a punk, maybe with your little head in there, you would understand. But I know for a fact you wouldn't, because you're Brendan Johnson, and you think you don't have to respect anybody, and you don't do anything wrong. Trust me, I know how you think, I know how you are. You don't think you have to give anybody respect. You don't think you have to do anything for anybody. You don't think you have to show any me or your mother or either one of us respect, because you're Brendan Johnson and you should have the same respect and the same things as we do. Trust me, I've heard it for the last 18 years. You want to have that with me? Fine, I don't care. But you will never, ever disrespect my wife in my house again. And if you don't like it, you have to do it and get out. I tried to drop it 3 times. And all 3 times, you came back at me with the attitude, the chip on the shoulder, because again, that's what a punk does. See, a punk is someone who doesn't take responsibility. A punk is somebody who doesn't sit there and talk. You don't know how to talk like a man, because you know why? Because you're not acting like a man, because you're not a man. You got a problem with me, you come directly to me. If I got a problem with you, I'll go right to you. I won't go to your mother and sit there and say, oh, Brendan this, Brendan that, Brendan behind your back. I will go directly to you. See, that's what a man does. You, if I sit there and say, oh, I don't like to call me names to your mother, that's what a child does. Like I said to you upstairs, you got a lot of growing up to do. You're 18 years old, you're a man. You are a man, and you have no idea how to act like one. So if all this is blown up because I called you a punk, well, sorry. When you act like one, you're going to get called one. You're not a baby no more. The problem with you and Dakota and your brother is you guys think that you guys are babies. You guys expect to be treated like babies. Okay? You guys, honestly, you can't even wash, not you. Your brother can't even wash dishes without someone holding his hand to do it. You can't even go to buy toilet paper at a grocery store unless your mother's holding his hand.
That's the other question. And why was there dishes in the sink this morning? Freddie, did you do any dishes last night?
No, I came home from work at 12 midnight. I was tired. I always do dishes too.
Brendan, I got no argument with you with dishes. Okay? I got no arguments with stuff that you do. I don't. Okay? Going to work, getting a job, doing dishes, doing stuff around the house. I got no problems with that. None. You're very responsible when it comes to doing stuff around the house. But when it comes to respect and it comes to how to treat people, you got a lot to learn. You're 18 years old. You keep living your life like you're 12 years old. You're not. You are 18 years old. Now, are you going to sit and tell me that I told you guys time and time and time again, when I call you for dinner, you come downstairs? Not, here's dinner time, and here I am. I'm almost done with this, Dad. I got another 10 minutes, Dad. I'm almost done with this. I'm almost done with this video. I'm almost done with this video, Dad. I'm almost done with this video. Dad, I'm almost done with this game. I can't stop this game. So basically, what you're telling me and your mother is, oh, we don't respect you, Mom and Dad. You gotta wait till we're done doing what we're doing. So sit there and let your dinner get cold until we're done what we're doing. That's respect? No, that's disrespect. But again, you don't think that way because, again, you're Brendan Johnson and you have to respect anybody but yourself, and everybody else should respect you. I think what you did the other night to your mother was appalling. I think what you and your brother did, not just you, because I didn't just take it out on you. I didn't just yell at you. I yelled at both of you. I didn't pinpoint you. I don't come after you. I don't sit there and target you. When somebody does something wrong, I don't care who it is. I'll say to both of you. I didn't call you up and sit there and say something to you. I've told you both. So no, I don't, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't center everything around you and blame you for everything. When somebody does something wrong, I don't give a shit who it is. I didn't target you. I know you always think that I'm always think against you all the time. No. You both messed up and you both got yelled at for it. The only difference between you and Dakota is Dakota knows how to let things go. You carry things on through life. You want to carry it on, carry it on. I got no problems. I tried to talk to you. I tried to sit there and say something to you because see, that's what a man does. When I got out of the shower, I didn't come downstairs and scream and yell at you. I came downstairs to you and I told you exactly why I felt the way I did. I talked to you like a man. I talked to you to your face. I didn't say nothing to anybody else. I came there and I talked to you. What you do? You do a damn thing. Not a damn thing. You wait till your mother comes home, run to your mother, and sit and say, the reason why I'm mad at your mom, the reason why I'm mad at dad is because he called me a baby. That's the difference between me and you, Brendan. I know what it takes to be a man, you know. So, I said what I had to say, Dad. I'm hungry. I want to go get something to eat. Alright, so when you're ready to eat, I'll eat. Because I know for a damn fact he doesn't have a word to say. He's going to go back upstairs and go right to the store. Because that's what Brendan does. So, I'm done. I said what I had to say. He says what he has to say. As far as I'm concerned, I don't have anything else to say to him. I don't. He wants to talk to me, I'm right here.
I have a lot to say. I don't want to say anything because it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
And you keep telling me, I keep running my mouth to get me in trouble, so I don't say anything to you.
Brendan, I'm asking you right now. Sit right there and tell me how you feel. Be a man. Step up to the plate.
Oh, man. I'm telling you what happened.
Tell me what happened. Go ahead.